Hi-oh! Club football is on hiatus, but international games are gaining momentum. Share in the comments below which team are you supporting and who they will play against in the next fixture. Also, give us a like and press the like button. With that said, we better proceed to start. Real Madrid are considering signing Randal Kolo, but have no plans to pay the 80 million demanded by Eintracht Frankfurt. Central midfielder Timur Bakayoko left Chelsea as a free agent. Last season, he played on loan for AC Milan. Inter Milan came close to signing Danish Aarhus GF defensive midfielder Jan Bissek. He used to play for Köln and was the youngest player in the Bundesliga history before Youssoufa Moukoko. Tottenham Hotspur and Barcelona are still discussing the transfer of Clement Lenglet. Giovanni Lo Celso could be part of the deal. AS Roma have extended Chris Smalling's contract for 2 years. The Englishman has been playing for the Yellow and Reds since the summer of 2020. Real Madrid are finalizing the last details before the transfer of Espanyol forward Joselu. He is expected to join Los Blancos next week. Juventus will buy Polish forward Arkadiusz Milik from Olympique Marseille for 7 million euros. Former Borussia Dortmund midfielder Mahmoud Daoud has joined Brighton Hove Albion on a free transfer. The contract is valid until the summer of 2026. Centre-back William Saliba has penned a new deal with Arsenal until the summer of 2027. I will continue at Barca next season, and the one that comes, and the one that comes. I have many years of contract, and I hope to fulfill those years and many more. I feel very comfortable here, Rafinha stated. Dani Ceballos has decided to extend his contract with Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid are planning to enter the fight for the leader of Fiorentina and Morocco, Sofiane Amrabat. Tottenham Hotspur have made an official offer for the transfer of Fulham centre-back Tosin Adarabioyo. Inter Milan will sign a new 2-year agreement with centre-back Francesco Acerbi. 21-year-old Ecuadorian midfielder Jeremy Sarmiento has penned a new 5-year deal with Brighton Hove Albion. Antoine Griezmann is happy at Atletico Madrid and is not going to go anywhere, despite having multiple lucrative offers, including from clubs from Saudi Arabia. Pep Guardiola's former assistant Enzo Maresca has been appointed as the new manager of Leicester City, who were recently relegated to the Championship. The agreement is running until the summer of 2026. For the first time since September 2021, England held an official game without Man City footballers in the starting lineup. AC Milan will soon make an offer to Norwich City regarding Ireland defender Andrew Omobamidele. Tottenham Hotspur have almost reached an agreement with Juventus to buy out the loaned Dejan Kulusevski for between 30 and 35 million euros fee. Manchester United are planning to improve their bid for Chelsea's attacker Mason Mount. The pensioners have rejected the first offer worth £40 million. Greg Berhalter has returned as the head coach of the USMNT. Earlier on, he was sacked after the World Cup campaign. Legendary sporting director Ramon Monchi has left Sevilla. He is expected to join Aston Villa and reunite with Unai Emery. Real Madrid could make an offer to Borussia Dortmund over their forward Karim Adeyemi. However, the Hornets will not sell him for less than 80 million euros. VfL Wolfsburg have recruited centre-back Moritz Jens from Lorient. Last season, he represented Schalke 04 on loan. Borussia Dortmund legend Jakub Blaszczykowski has announced his retirement from football. His last club was Wisła from Krakow. Arsenal have made an offer to Southampton to acquire their young defensive midfielder Romeo Lavia. Attacking midfielder Manuel Lanzini has left West Ham United on a free transfer. Barcelona's priority for the coming weeks lies in extending the contract with Ousmane Dembélé. The Catalans want him to have a long-term deal. Chelsea have agreed transfer terms with Senegalese striker from Villarreal, Nicolas Jackson, who has a 35 million euros release clause. Manchester United have signed Darren Fletcher's twin sons, Jack and Tyler, from Manchester City's academy. AS Roma have reached an agreement with Gianluca Scamacca, though West Ham do not want to let the forward out on loan. The Hammers intend to rather sell him. Juventus are eyeing Leicester City right-back Timothy Castagne as a replacement for Juan Cuadrado. Al Nassr have opened talks over Hakim Ziyech's move from Chelsea. The Moroccan is interested in this transfer. Fenerbahce are in advanced talks regarding the transfer of Inter striker Edin Dzeko. His signing is the club's current main goal. The third round of Euro 2024 qualifiers officially started yesterday. Here are the results. France has decided not to completely thrash very modest Gibraltar. Experienced Olivier Giroud opened the scoring in the 3rd minute, and Kylian Mbappe had also found the opponent's goal before the break. Didier Deschamps' team did not score in the second half, but at the 78th minute, Mueli still managed to divert the ball into his own net after Kylian's cross. England was quick to put all questions aside against Malta. In the 8th minute, MBAPPE slotted an own goal. Then, in the 28th, Alexander-Arnold had a brilliant long shot goal, and 3 minutes later, Kane converted a penalty. Callum Wilson also succeeded at his spot kick at the end of the game. Let's move on to the main news. Manchester United have decided on a perfect alternative to David De Gea, who could leave the club this summer. The Red Devils hope to sign Champions League finalist Andre Onana. The Cameroon goalkeeper doesn't mind moving to Old Trafford. Inter values his goalkeeper at 50 million euros. Onana was previously reported to be claimed by Chelsea, who were looking for a replacement for Kepa. Onana made 41 appearances in all competitions last season and had 19 clean sheets. Everything is coming down to the fact that Man City's right back Kyle Walker will start the next campaign at another club. The day before yesterday, it became known about the interest of Saudi Arabia clubs and Sheffield United. But yesterday, Bayern Munich joined the race for the player. The Munich side even contacted the 33-year-old fullback and almost agreed on personal terms under the season-plus-season scheme. In Thomas Tuchel's roster, Walker is supposed to replace Joao Cancelo, who returned to Man City after a loan spell. After the departure of Messi and the uncertainty surrounding Mbappe's future, the PSG board is looking for a new footballer who would have become the star of the team and the face of the project. The Parisian bosses see Liverpool legend Mohamed Salah perfectly matching with the description. PSG representatives have already held a meeting with the Egyptian in Morocco, where he's currently spending his vacation. However, Liverpool have no plans to sell their leader, who just signed a new long-term contract last summer. Barcelona president Joan Laporta is looking for the possibility of changing the club's ownership to a mixed one. For this matter, he will have to sell 49% of Spanish powerhouse shares to foreign buyers. He has met with Qatar investors in order to discuss selling up to 49% of Blaugrana assets. Such a big move would solve Barcelona's financial problems. One of these meetings had already taken place the day before yesterday. Man City have made significant progress in talks with RB Leipzig defender Joško Gvardiol. The Champions League winners have almost agreed on personal terms with the Croatia international. However, the Red Bulls will only release him for a huge sum. If a common ground cannot be reached anytime soon, Gvardiol will still leave for a 100 million euros release clause in the summer of 2024. Man City are also one step away from recruiting Mateo Kovacic from Chelsea. The clubs have almost agreed on all the details of the deal. Real Madrid have prepared 100 million euros for Mbappe's contract until the summer of 2024. The club likes the idea of signing Kylian now. An important role is played by the fact that Real Madrid's dressing room feels very positive about Mbappe's possible arrival this summer. Despite Mbappe's statement about spending next season at PSG, the club will not release him as a free agent in a year. PSG are determined to sell their star player to the club that will give the bigger amount of money for his services. Guys, check out videos from our other projects. Thank you and have a nice Saturday everyone. Stay tuned for new releases.